Funny stories. Young, with a lot of free time. I was about 17 and still living at home. Pretty nice neighborhood, with houses real close together. Anyway, I was at Walmart one day and saw they had small garden gnomes for sale for super cheap, like couple dollars per. So naturally, I bought as many as I could. I had maybe 40 to 50 and absolutely no idea what to do with them. A few days later I was walking my dog, Pitbull/Boxer mix and the sweetest thing, and I passed a lady with a small dog. This little dog started barking at mine, and this lady fucking kicked my dog. I didn't know what to do, but I saw her rush home and go inside, and that's when I got an idea. Every night between 11:30 to 01:00 I would walk up to her front door and put one gnome just right in their entryway. I'd get up the next day for school and sometimes see her look at it and throw it away. As the days passed I got more creative and started hiding them or putting them in little scenes. One day I saw her and her husband yelling at each other, pointing at them. I'm pretty sure I drove them insane, and it was well worth the money I spent. Don't kick my fucking dog. Public restroom shenanigans. I have the smallest bladder ever, and I was out shopping with my kids. My oldest came into the bathroom with me, so I use the bathroom and come out, wash my hands, and wait for her to come out too. I hear her let out the raunchiest of farts, so being that we are the only ones in the bathroom at the time, I start clowning on her big time. Chewie, is your ass okay? And other comments, all while laughing hysterically. I'm mid-giggle when she pops her head in to let me know she is waiting for me outside. I grab her and run as fast as I can out of the bathroom. It was not her in the stall, it was a random stranger. 17 again. When I was 17 my girlfriend at the time was finally ready to have sex. I, as one might expect of a 17-year-old, was excited. Neither hell nor high water was going to stand between me and my final destination. I get ready for the night, trim everything up, shower extra well. Unfortunately, there was also an issue. I have a digestional disorder that sometimes causes my tea to become large and quite solid while still inside me. I wasn't aware it was a treatable problem and, in fact, just thought everyone had to deal with the equivalent of anal kidney stones. I bring this up because I had a mighty one which had been loaded into the gun for several days. Let me set the scene. Her parents are away. We have her house to ourselves. She was always a little kinky, so she demands we do it in her parents' bed. I walk into a candle holocaust. She's been working on this all day apparently, and it's as bright as high noon and there with the lights off. Which is good, because she proceeds to do a sweet, sexy little dance for me. At 16, she was amazing. For those of you who never experienced a female at that age, I pity the fool. Now I'm sitting on the bed, watching this dance. I smile and tell her how good she looks. Unfortunately, most of my attention is focused on the dull throbbing from my sphincter and the large amount of intestinal discomfort associated with not dropping Doochie in days. But somehow I still get hard, and we go to town. She starts out on top, then we switch. I bent her over the bed, and I even smack her $. A ballsy move at the time, but she loved it. Due to my built-up distraction, I'll last for what seems like forever. She can't stop moaning and telling me how good it feels, and then she says what every man wants to hear: I want to make you go in my mouth. I *** love women, so she goes down on me. She was always average at best in the head department, but at least she tried. She pops my *** out of her mouth long enough to look up at me and say, "Tell me if you like this." Then I feel it. She stuck her finger up my $. My brain hits the panic switch, and every muscle in my entire body locks up tighter than a 3-year-old virgin. But it's too late. I take a massive, painful tea all over her parents' comforter. No, you aren't understanding. I mean large, huge, immense. Take your largest tea and multiply it by 42, and you'll have an idea of what flew out of me. And gents, when I say flew, I don't mean I pooped. I mean projectile. I mean hurricane force wind hitting an umbrella stand. And due to my condition, it comes out as a large, dark brown, smelly harpoon. I know it hit her. I didn't see it. She ran screaming, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, but I always imagined that, due to her position. It hit her right in the chin. Or at least the tits. I would like to say I got up to go after her, but I heard the bathroom door shut and I just lied there. The smell hit me after a few seconds. It smelled like someone rolled a cat in tea and threw it into a tire fire. I looked down and saw, to date, the largest bowel movement I've ever heard of laying on the bed. Then I noticed the blood, and when I did, I noticed the pain. Apparently the fact that it was so large caused it to rip my $$ a little bit. Thought I was bleeding from the inside. This little doctor's trip the next day is what taught me of my condition. There was a small pool of blood where my $$ had been. A final reminder of the exact place and moment I lost my virginity. I will treasure this memory for all my days. I grab my tea with my hands and go to the downstairs bathroom. I throw around 1/3 into the toilet and flush, fearing any more will clog it and only add to my already significant woes. I stand there, holding 2/3 of my biggest tea of all time, feeling a trickle of blood flow down my leg, trying to ignore the sharp pain stabbing my rectum. I find myself wishing I had a photo of this. Anyway, I finish flushing my baby, clean off my hands, jam toilet paper between my cheeks. I skipped the band-aid and went upstairs. I could hear my girlfriend sobbing from behind the bathroom door. I decided not to say anything to her and just keep moving. The smell in her parents' room was abysmal. It's like when you take a tea and walk out of the bathroom you think hey not so bad today, but then you walk back in to grab your magazine and go holy tea. It was one of those moments. The scene is burned behind my eyelids for all time. My life. My shame. My very first time smelled like a pile of dead babies. I quickly got dressed, since the heat from 10,000 candles was making the room feel more like a porta potty. I was aware enough to grab the comforter on my way out and drag it downstairs to their washer. Also, the top and bottom sheets, since the blood had leaked on through all the way to mattress. Still no sign of the GF, but at this point, I considered it a blessing. I jammed in the washer with 3 loads worth of detergent and set it on spin, knowing that not even the hand of God would save these linens, let alone tighten snuggles. Then I left. I avoided my GF's calls for days, until she came to my house. We had a long talk about what happened. Talk being synonymous with breaking up with me, because I asterisk on her, and it was all over. She promised not to tell a soul and I don't think she ever did. She was probably as ashamed as I was about the whole deed. But I will always remember this happening as the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me. Thief robbed my mom. Didn't realize it was poop. So, this happened a lot of years ago, but my mom always likes to tell this story when she remembers it, and I laugh every time. For context, my big brother was a toddler and had a medical condition at the moment. I'm not sure what it was, but it had something to do with parasites. Because of that, my brother had to get samples of his poop to do analysis. Now, my mother is a medic. She knows other doctors in the hospital and has friends as well. One of them happened to be attending my brother, so he gifted her a really pretty package where my mom could store the poop and couldn't forget. She's kinda clumsy and forget where things are frequently, and so, the day comes. A week later, my mom had to take the train with the package to get to the hospital. Unfortunately, it was almost full, but she could get in. However, just a second before the doors close, someone ran away with the package. Now, let's just imagine the point of view of this thief. Here's just another day on the train station looking for victims. Oh, what is that? A really fancy looking package, out in the open just for me. Man, that really looks expensive. Today is my lucky day. I wish I could have seen his face. Just learned our 9-year-old did an experiment on us. Lost tooth, told no one for 3 days, kept tooth under his pillow, no money. Then he tells us he lost the tooth, next night there is money under his pillow. Then confronted us with his scientific evidence that the tooth fairy isn't real. Science 100. When I was a kid, I bought one of those rape alarms you put on your keychain, that when you pull it makes a really loud noise. Taped it to the bottom of my pillow and attached the bag with my tooth in it. Caught my mom in the act. Sucks that she got away with raping you all those other times. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that bell to turn on notifications, so you'll be sure to know when the next video comes out. Want to watch some more? Check out my other videos. I really do appreciate everyone who helps make these videos possible. And as always, thanks for watching.